Hi, Donald here with Floating Feathers Kayak Fly Fishing School with another tips and tricks. And this tips and tricks is on how to mitigate line entanglement when you're transporting multiple rods. And I'm going to show you on a fly rod, but this will also work on conventional rods and reels as well. So a lot of times when we're trying to get to one spot to another, or if we've got multiple rods, especially on the kayak, we lay them down vertically, or we just transport them. We put them in the kayak to transport them, or we put the rods in the kayak to drag the kayak down to the launch area, or whatever. We put multiple rods or a few rods together. And sometimes, like if you have a little bit of a loose line here, what happens is that your eyelets or rod tip slips between these lines. And it becomes kind of a headache and a hassle to get undone before you get to go fishing. So I'm going to show you how to mitigate that on fly rods, and then you can do this on other rods as well. So what we're going to do is reel it in just so it's got a little bit of looseness to it, right? It's got a little bit of slack. If you can see that, just a little bit of slack. Try to get it this way. Just a little bit of slack in there, not a lot. And all we're going to do is simply twirl this, and I like to go clockwise, but I just twirl this 3 or 4 times. 1, 2, 3. And then it wraps it nice and tight without having to go all the way up and down the rod. And that will keep all the other rods, if you do all your rods this way, it's less likely for those rods to get a line in between these eyelets and get tangled up. So I've had 3 or 4 rods at one time, and it's really easy to do. Like I said, it's just twirls. You get it undone, you can undo it, or you can manually come up and undo it if you need to. Really nice and easy way to avoid a headache and a hassle when transporting multiple rods at one time. Again, this is Donald with Floating Feathers Kayak Fly Fishing School with another tips and tricks on how to avoid headaches when tangling or when transporting fly rods, multiple fly rods at one time. I appreciate everyone watching. Please tune in every Tuesday at 2 o'clock Central for more tips and tricks. Please hit that subscribe button to keep in touch with us right here at the Floating Feathers channel, and for more tips and tricks on kayaking, kayak fly fishing, and kayaking in general. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, tight lines and safe paddles.